June 1st, Sunday morning. The Sunday Show with Johnny O, RadioTitans.com.
And you see it come crashing down on your wasted life. You fall on your wasted life, and you feel it as it rips you away from your wasted life. Fall on your wasted life, and it grab you and carry you away from your wasted life, from your wasted life, and it touch you, ask you if you're alright on your wasted time, all on your wasted time. Come on down and see it, see where it leads. I've got nothing, and you've got me. Come on down and see it, see where it leads. I've got nothing, and you've got me. Come on down and see it, see where it leads. I've got nothing, and you got me. And we're all on top, some are down to die. When our pulse stops, we're all born to cry. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and I do it again. I shot Johnny in the back again. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I believe it. I believed it. I believed it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around, baby, and I do it again. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Got a problem with him, I'll do it again. I shot Johnny in the back again, 'cause I believe it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Got a problem with it, and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again. Got a problem with it. I shot Johnny in the back again. Come around back and you meet my friends. I shot Johnny in the back again. And come and see it, and I'll do it again. Do it again. There's no return to what you need. 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 There's no return to what you need.
are back on Sunday morning, RadioTitans.com. The Sunday Show with Johnny O. That's me.
And the great Walton
And the great
Jordan.
motherfucking Walton Jordan.
That's me.
This Sunday morning, it's June 1st. It's the beginning of, it's not really the beginning of summer yet, but it's almost. And, yeah, summer's fucking here, man. Memorial Day happened. Oh, God, I still got a hangover from the day before Memorial Day.
Tell them about it. Big up the party.
Oh, big up the party. Yeah, the garden party, man. If you guys weren't there, you suck.
No, not the exclusive cool party.
Oh, never mind. Not that one. I wasn't supposed
Pool
to
party.
mention that one on the air. The pool party. We talked about the pool party last week, but we were still like,
last week.
but we were still, no,
What are
actually,
you talking about?
That's old news.
it's not really old news because last week we were still processing it. It was like, holy fuck, what happened? Was there really a 40-pound suckling pig
Yes.
Yeah.
in a box? Wow.
That pig wasn't no fucking 40 pounds.
I know because we didn't get none.
I didn't
How
get
is it
none.
that
Wait,
me
what? I
and
didn't
Walton
see
didn't get
that.
no pig?
Wait, what?
We got very little pig.
Yo,
Sorry.
Brian Morrison
Man.
almost got his ass whooped.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You promised a brother pig. You better bring some fucking pig.
He had to save the other pig for Aaron Keen's party, or else it would have been a lot of upset actors on Pismo Beach.
Yeah, they had clams. They could have done a
Oh,
clam
come
bake.
on. Those. I bet there was so
So-
much pig left from those stuck-up guys.
But last week we did get to see this because welcome today in the studio, guys. We have got some special guests.
June 1st.
June 1st, we got Jake Bowman, if you can hear, the chairman of the board, sitting back here bitching at me. Where's my money, bitch? That's his tagline, people. And then
Or where's my money, ma'am?
yeah, he calls me. It's only a bitch when it's his
When
homies.
it's Johnny O.
Yeah, it's right. God damn. But yeah, that was Andrew Monheim. Andrew Monheim, who you get to hear here on a pajama party often. But last week, the Letters Home, his band, they played in front of the pool at the Gaylord. We talked about this last week. It was pretty awesome.
He
It
jumped
was
in the pool.
straight out of I thought it was out of a John Hughes film until Andrew jumped in the pool, got back up, and because this guy's knowledgeable. You guys may not know this about Andrew, but he is an incredible engineer, really, really knowledgeable guy, like perfectionist with the technical aspect of
you
music
talking about
and
microphone?
sound.
Truly a technician.
Not even a technician, a technical
highest
engineer.
sense
A
of the
technical
word.
engineer, I think, is better because he's technician is someone who
Technique.
follows his rules. He's the one who writes the rules.
There you go.
And correct me if I'm wrong. It's my understanding of what you do. You know, I'm not a technical engineer. I just play one on TV. I am for certain things, but not microphones. It's a piece of paper
Why does he
and
tell us a
some
little
wire.
more about it?
Well, I wanted to ask him a couple questions though.
Go do it. Yeah.
Because I've got him on the hot spot, and I want to. We always open the show, and it's kind of like been our thing is Friendly Fire by the Letters Home, and I wanted to see what, since we have a storytelling bent here on the Sunday show, and a little bit of a philosophical poetic bent. I'd like to know what the lyrics and if you're willing to talk about it, like what are the lyrics to that song, man? Because I always, like, when I'm in the bar and there's a bunch of people singing, I shot Johnny in the back again, I get nervous. I had to come.
I believe.
That I'm dead. Great.
Unless
So,
you're in Texas and then it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Florida and you stand your ground, right?
That's all right.
Yeah,
But
right.
still, getting shot in the back.
It hurts. It's a
That's
painful
probably the
thing.
best way to get shot.
I think so.
At least you don't see it coming.
No anticipation. Yeah. I mean, anticipation's a crazy thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Walton Jordan.
Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. If you're going to die, you might as well die. Get shot in the back and just lay flat on your face and die.
Let it be a surprise.
Yeah, let it be a surprise. And then you have more reason to go choke God when you get to heaven.
No, I'm a Viking. I want to face it head on. I want
Oh, you want to?
bullet in the forehead, please. You know?
That song is not about you. Then.
It's no, not really. I am actually a Viking. I'm total die on the field of war. You know, that's
You're
it.
not going to die.
I've seen you drink. You're definitely a Viking.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
He's-
Born
drinks
to
like
all
bear.
their fathers,
You can't handle it.
but-
No.
I mean, not compared to Walton, but
No.
he's Viking-esque.
He's got some Viking in him.
for his
No, I got
stature.
no Viking. I got black, but more black. And some
Blacking.
No, ain't no blackings. Just some real ass niggas.
Nubian.
doing things.
Nubian warriors.
I ain't no
The Nubian warriors, they're
I ain't no
fierce, man.
Nubian. I'm just a real N-I-double-G-A, man. Don't want to be anything else.
We're censoring this week, apparently. Well, wow, that's the first time you spelled that. Usually it's
I like
just
the double G.
shooting
tag. That's
out.
great.
Yeah. Double G.
Double G.
So-
Yeah, friendly fire is it's an interpretive thing. It's as easy as that is to say to people, because people really get a lot. Like I've had people come up to me, literally on the street about that song, because it resonates with a lot of people. So, but it's about some shooting for sure.
It's about some shooting for sure. It's about kids shooting
you know,
each other, right? I saw the video.
I mean, that's a different one. That's newer.
Oh.
That's newer.
Yeah, that's newer.
Yeah, that's shout out to our music video out there and to our guy Kevin.
But still, it's about kids shooting kids.
It's
right?
about on the field of battle, sure. Yeah, I mean we're all kids out there. If you're talking about war, but if you're talking about the streets, then people just not taking care of each other, putting each other down in the worst way possible.
You use the line on your wasted, like all of your wasted lives, and that's a pretty big statement.
Yeah,
a little bit like
yeah,
just
that was
calling out people's lives is wasted.
There are a lot of wasted lives out
Well,
there.
that's
to
a
Andrew,
so-
my
well,
life has been wasted. Look at the artist he produces.
I like to think. I like to put it out there because it's like someone saying hip hop is dead or rock is dead. In the same sense, it's you put a statement out there, and why not go all the way with it? Because if someone's not using their life properly, it's wasted. If you're not out there doing what you should be doing, whether whatever it is. I mean,
Radio station.
everyone knows what they need to be doing with their lives. If you're not out there doing it actively, you're wasting your life.
If you're cleaning toilets and you wish you were rocking,
Well, you should be rocking. You can still clean toilets and rock at the
no,
same
but
time.
people give up. People give
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
man. People just get
No,
comfortable.
giving up. I get that.
They
Like
get a-
giving up is
They
one of
go
the worst
get
things
They
you
go
can
get a
do.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
go get fat. They just get comfortable, man, and get into that lifestyle of watching the news every fucking night.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Think about how
it's
many.
a waste of fucking life. You're
Think
spending
about
your
how
time
many
watching
people
TV.
waste their potential out there, and just if you amassed all the potential, that's a fun word. Amassed all the potential in the world that was just thrown down the drain or just let go because someone didn't want to do something that day or that week or that month or that year
Or that morning, that's-
or that morning or that lifetime.
Talking about my morning.
Think about all that wasted potential and then what that could be used for. And to me, that's a wasted life. So, and it's a waste in a couple of ways. It's a waste because they didn't get to see their potential. It's a waste that, all that potential is wasted. And then it's a waste that, someone else could have been in that same position and done a lot more.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. That's pretty deep. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah.
Pretty deep. I also want to remember that we have Annie Woodward in.
Annie.
Annie.
What's up?
Annie played last weekend. We met. It was great stuff.
She's definitely got
She's
that
good. She's gonna play today.
Northwest sound down.
I like that. The Northwest. Yeah. Hey, Andrew. So with Friendly Fire, though, one of the things is that song is also, having listened to it repeatedly now and kind of analyzed it musically, it's a nice piece. Especially like last night you guys were playing, actually this week, you guys played Wednesday at 5 Star, and then last night you guys played at the M Bar in Boyle Heights. Boyle Heights, BH, the real
Shout
BH,
out to
people.
Boyle
The
Heights,
real
man.
BH.
The real M Bar.
Yeah, the real M Bar, totally. Yeah, fully. But yeah, you guys played that last night, and but I've listened to it a few times. I think with the horns there, just the orchestration that you do, it's really
and Clarence.
it's reminiscent to me of like the best like U2. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
which to me, like Unforgettable Fire U2.
Yeah.
Where it's slow built, or Cure Orange, like
Yeah.
like the whole Orange Live in Paris Cure stuff, because it just builds on that. I love the catch. I mean the hook is beautiful.
That sax.
I'll tell you that song was the first, and I never really talked about the recording process on this one, but that song was the first song that I actually sang.
Wow.
And I I went for like years, like almost 10 years without singing. And that was the first song that I cobbled together in a friend's studio under a bottle of wine.
Well, did you do like choral singing when you were a kid at all?
Yeah, I did. Totally, yeah. Did you get that?
I did that too. So it was hard to find a rock and roll voice.
Church choir too.
Oh yeah, church choir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find your rock and roll voice coming from that background. You know,
Axl did it.
Well, Axl did it, but fuck Axl.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston did it.
Well, I love Whitney. God rest her soul. Like,
Sam
sure.
Cooke.
my
Shout
God.
Marvin
Oh,
Gaye.
Whitney Houston. Now,
Shout
if you
out
want
to
to make me happy, you just
Franklin,
play Whitney
Ray
Houston
Charles.
all day long.
Ray Charles.
Love
It all
Whitney.
comes from the Gospels,
Pretty
man.
much,
I mean, that's,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's
Well,
the
you
heart of
put
it.
it
That's
all
the root
together
of it.
from all the different pieces. You take one piece here, one piece there. You put it all together,
Randy Rhoads was
one
into
piece at a
classical
time.
music.
You make
Yeah,
it go.
I mean, that song was pieced together
Right.
from a bunch of different sessions that we did. And I'm a weird writer. I'm not a traditional writer, so I write in how I think, and I think in like spurts or spread out time periods. So I'll throw an idea down one year, and I might come back another year and pull that idea out
Oh,
of
that would
a
drive me
notebook.
crazy.
No, I like that. I
Drives
do
a
that.
lot of people crazy, and the people that work with me, it drives them a little nuts too, because they're trying to keep up with me. But I'm
What?
like, I'm piecing together 2 or 3 years
2
of thought
weeks ago?
process.
Yeah,
hours.
you're planning something 3 years down the line. I
Totally.
feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, if I start something, I try my best to finish it.
Oh yeah, I mean
Like
that's
2 weeks ago, what I was
wish I could.
6,000 words into my
But
story.
I think certain things.
Now I'm 9,000 words into it.
I wish I could.
But I just
man.
keep clicking away, man. Like, even when I don't have nothing to write about, I'll just play chess, and I'll just be thinking of that story.
But
I had-
how long did that story take you to come up with? I mean, really, like, think about what the actions that you're explaining in that story. You've worked on that story now for. It's been on the burner, whether you knew it or not,
Yeah, for
a
years.
good couple years.
Yeah.
man.
For years.
I
yeah.
had
You know.
I had a creative writing teacher. It was the only time I was ever challenged to do something like that, and she you had to get the story written in a time frame, and you had to explore all these ideas, and you had to get pages and pages and pages of this story written,
Yeah, I couldn't
and
get that.
by a certain period, and it drove me ape shit,
Yeah,
and
fuck
I
that.
was like. And I finally did it. Here's a kick. I finally did it. I wrote this really elaborate like reflection story about spinning. I used to DJ back in the day, so about DJing this club and stuff. And I hand in this paper. It took me all like 2-3 all nighters doing this stupid fucking paper. And I handed this paper in, and what do I get back on the paper? This story is too creative. And I was like, who the fuck says that to a creative writing student? Like, wow.
It's too creative.
Too out there, man.
She marked it down a grade and said it was too creative, and that was the only comment on the whole paper.
What did she mean it in a good way, or was she?
Nah,
mean
she
it-
was a jealous bitch.
It was
probably.
it was a 12-page
Yeah, she was.
reflection on the instant of spinning vinyl in a club under like certain lighting and how you feel and how you make the crowd feel.
She probably read it and was like a little titillated by it, and she was like,
Maybe, yeah.
"Fuck this 17-year-old kid, man. He's
Right.
getting a B because I got a little horny."
Pretty much, and like, what do you say
I
to
dated
that?
teachers,
And then that was the only constructive thing on the paper was this is too creative, and then a whole grade marked off, and I didn't know what. And from then on, I knew I would never put that much energy into finishing something consistent like that. 'Cause screw it, you know.
Yeah, I
so as a
don't
man
do it.
who
I don't do it
just
for other people,
produces albums and shit, whatever.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Like the attention to detail on a insane microscopic level. Yeah, it's great. Last night, quote
yeah.
Andrew Monheim. Last night, did you guys bring it down like just 60 beat?
Yeah. It was, yeah, the mic.
That's exclusive on the Johnny O Show.
The mic was hot.
It was. The sound there was, that's one of the challenges, playing everywhere. Annie, I want you to chime in too. Playing everywhere, like one of the challenges, what do you feel about that? Like, you come in, you're playing acoustic guitar and singing.
Yeah.
Which theoretically should be something, if the room is good, you can fucking walk in and you should be able to, belt it out. I'll diaphragm that shit out, But you're forced a lot of times to play over a room. And, hi, Edgar Hernandez, blind out in the house. Yeah. But you're forced to play over a room a lot of times. You've got to play with that room.
Yeah.
Like I told you guys, your band last night, you guys had the sound at 5-star this week.
Right.
You know, it's nice. It's great to master a room, and
oh, that's an incredible feeling. You agree?
Yeah, I honestly, I love the shows when you don't have to have a system at all. You
Yeah.
just can belt out. Like, sometimes I just shut it off. Like, if it's a hollow room, I just, like, shut off everything and just, like, I don't know, like, there's so many, I don't know, there's some good sound technicians. There's some people who don't really get it, and then, I don't know, they used to stand there, and I just rather, like, not playing with the mic at all.
Yeah.
It's like, especially when you don't have drums.
I totally get that. I've been on both sides. I even had a gig for like a major event where it was a Jimi Hendrix tribute guitar player, and she's a well-known, I won't say the name, but like she's a really well-known guitar player, really well-known, and I was doing sound for it, and I mean she was feeding back on stage, and it wasn't my fault, and
that's a frustrating
I
point.
wish I could have helped her, but her manager was all in my face while I was mixing the rest of the band, so I just took down all the levels.
Yeah.
And quiet. And then all you could hear was the feedback on stage. And it sucked, but I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to not have to worry about that variable.
I love a good room. To me, like a classical guitar in a good room.
Yeah.
That's kind of it's an ideal, not just sound space or acoustic space, but a head space. You know, I think I've found the best headspace in like the dingy coffee shop vibe. You know, that's kind of where this all came from. It was the dingy coffee shop vibe. Man, you can find such a great little sound there. I have one of the cafes I grew up in Southern California is a little place out in Claremont that's no longer there, but it's still there. And man, an old memory of me like being 19 and carrying my acoustic around and trying to be a punk ass and play everything all the time was I kept meeting this guy named Ben, you know, Ben Harper. His grandpa owned the little music store up in town, and he's this old, you know, kind of Rasta hippie guy who liked to smoke weed out back, and you know was super cool and I wanted to learn slide guitar because of Jesus and Mary Chain. Actually, was the band that made me want to learn to play slide guitar. It's not anything complicated, just
not a bad
fucking
reason,
Jesus and Mary Chain,
yeah.
And I kept carrying around the lighter and trying to learn slide. He gave me a couple lessons once or twice, and it was like in this backyard
Say his name
acoustic
again?
space.
What was his name again?
Ben Harper.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, whatever. But it's in this old, you know, a 25-year-old at that time, now 40-year-old garden space in the back of this little cafe that shares a bathroom with a, you know, really shitty American Mexican restaurant. And it's, you know, in the middle of nice foothill suburbs of Southern California. Claremont, California, 91711. Everyone should go there and spend money. It's a great place. Love it.
Wait, where
Love
was
it.
that?
Spending money in
Claremont,
the
Claremont,
There's a
California.
coffee shop in...
CK is
got
what
enough
it's called
money
now,
out there.
but I don't like to give them a shout
You're
out.
gonna
'cause
come
they
spend
suck,
money.
but
Come spend
the
money.
boba's
in the
good,
hood,
though.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should.
Go to South Central.
Should
spend
come
that
spend
shit.
money.
Come
Yeah.
down, come down to Skid Row.
An
and
official
spend
list
it.
of coffee shops
Oh,
I
what?
like is
You can get
first
shit
and
way cheaper in
foremost.
Skid Row than you can ever get anywhere else. I'm talking about you get some nice shit.
Yeah, you get some
Like
Nice drugs, yeah.
No,
Get
not
some
drugs.
weed.
I'm talking about like you can get some dope ass anything you want type shit.
Yeah, but it's stolen from the suburbs.
Hey, all I know is an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur, and I'm always going to help an entrepreneur out, especially when he has outstanding prices. You know what I'm saying?
A bargain is a bargain, says Mr. Walton Jordan. I think the best live sound space I ever heard, and you're gonna laugh when I say this, was under a bridge in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park. There's a bridge.
That's where you used to live?
It's a troll. I trolled it out, but not. I was walking through
I've been
with
there.
some friends. You know what I'm talking about? There's
Yeah,
a concrete
I've been all over
enclave,
San Francisco.
and there's jazz musicians that play under there, and it's like a concrete enclave / bridge, and incredible. And there was this singer and a violinist, and they put the violinist halfway through the cave, and the singer out like a couple feet in the cave, and they knew the exact acoustics. and you heard it for like half a mile, and it sounded the most beautiful thing you've ever heard in your life.
Acoustic amplification's fucking cool.
Well, that's stone reflections too.
Yeah.
Like reflections off of a natural stone are some of the most appealing to the human ear.
Yeah, you get these nice soft bounces off the wall.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Like the best place I ever played was this. It's in Norway, in Oslo. It's like atop of the hill. We have this like ski. What do you call it? Like a ski jump, like the Olympics used to. Yeah. And like in the top of the hill, there's this like hollow tunnel, where the audience sits, and like underneath that tunnel, like the acoustic is like bounces in every direction. It's like great. So you like go there in summer. It's just to write music and just sit it for hours. It's, I don't know, the natural space. It's not natural, but it's still like this that aren't even meant for music. I feel like those are the best rooms sometimes.
You should hold a trespassing party at Baldy Pipe.
Right.
Baldy Pipe up in the hills, right?
Yeah.
Like Mount Baldy.
Yeah.
There's this place called Baldy Pipe. And Tony Alba. Oh yeah, dog, that shit's badass. Oh yeah, old school skate. What? Way old school now. It was way old school, but I've skated that shit too, man. It's a nice full pipe. It runs like 300 feet back, and it's a flood whatever control thing. But man, it's all painted.
Yeah.
You know, it's painted at least 40 feet back, all the way painted back, and not painted by the city or anyone, painted by street artists, people. This is it's a pretty major street art trespass.
We were talking about stone.
Is it nice street art or is it?
Dude, the street art it's where street art like goes, and like where. Yeah, you got to trespass to get there. You got to climb through fences, like barbed wire fences. It's not.
No, but I'm just saying, look,
for the
you
weak.
got like some serious
not for the weak,
artists
sir.
out there who do street art, and then you got those punk gang members who just go and spray shit up.
Well, there's a little both. I mean, most of the big street artists were once a punk gang member.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking.
You
I
know?
like that dope shit, yo. I mean, I like that. You know
Dope
what I mean?
shit, yo.
The real graph art. The real graph art.
I know
Shout out to
some
the
graph artists.
Shout out to the real graph artists out there.
Yeah.
I don't like
Tag.
that. Just,
Tag.
Some
You
of
talking
that
about
gangster
tag?
shit is pretty
13th
tight
Street.
too, though.
I mean, they don't be taking their time. They usually look like they're just rushing through to let you know that they're in the neighborhood.
Well, they're not trying to get stopped by the cops, dog.
No, they're not trying to get stopped by that gang they're disrespecting.
Right,
They be on their territory.
They're more worried about that
I
shit.
think.
The cops is the biggest gang around.
Yeah, gang wars are gone, man.
Everything's
The gang war is
Don't you know this
simply
is the
criminal.
gang that we're in
It's
right here?
those who are not the pigs and the pigs, and that's all we're gonna say about that. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck 'em.
Hey, fuck you! Don't say that around me.
What? I'm not. I love Los Angeles PD. Just
I'm the
like
only
I
black
love.
person here. You know who gets it in the head first? They're gonna go take you to a room and talk to you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. He's the oldest white man in the room, so gotta keep him alive.
Keep
You
that
know,
shit real.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be coming back to the studio all busted up, busted
they're
head,
they
busted
would-
eye, crutching hand. You know what
We're
I'm saying?
we're up in the 11th floor, and Walton's right
At
next
least you
to the
won't be
window. They're
deported,
coming for
right?
him first.
They'll deport my ass.
That's true. They
might-
throw you in Guatemala. Man.
I'm not Guatemalan too.
Yeah, they're gonna take him not to El
They're gonna
Salvador.
take him to
They're gonna take him to
Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, fuckers.
They don't know what.
Yeah, drop you off. I don't know. What are they gonna do with me? I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Oh, speaking
They're gonna apologize to you.
Speaking of
Sorry, sir.
sending people
shit out
away,
of this
we're
guy.
talking about good rooms and like stone and recording. Buena Vista Social Club. You ever heard that album?
Yeah, man, that's
man.
that's something.
That room is incredible. That room sounds incredible. That room is like hot lasagna. Like it just sounds incredible.
Hot lasagna.
Hot lasagna.
That's a good room. That's a
Vegetarian
good room.
lasagna.
vegetarian. Like
That's for him.
yeah. That's for me.
I think I have this thing for like the 70s rooms.
yeah.
You know, where they were so like sterile and like built to be, you know, I work right and I work and play right in view of Capitol Records.
Yeah.
You know, and Capitol Records is something, because if you don't know, man, there are so many fucking studios in that building. There is insane. There is the underground, the very sub-basement, like the sub-basement B4.
Plate verbs down there.
Yeah, it's
built by Les Paul.
Yeah,
Designed
built
by-
by Les Paul. Like half the building is an actual physical reverb.
Yeah.
Like the entire, when you look at Capitol Records, if you go all the way down, cut it in half, one half of that is just a fucking reverb chamber.
Their mastering engineers, have the
At Capitol Records?
Yeah.
Right there on Vine Street?
Yeah.
they have a patch that goes down.
Yeah,
into
that
the
goes
basement.
down and it's a little mic
Yeah.
hanging out down. It's crazy.
That's my first apartment.
It's
right by
something,
the,
man. It's
Capitol
something.
Records building.
You know,
Yep.
there's
When I first got
rooms. Those kind of rooms
I
up
stayed
there was so
for
much.
6 years, 5 years.
What's
That's
that?
true. Down by.
I had the apartment right, or the room right there by Capitol Records
Oh, okay.
for 5 years. Me and like my three roommates, man.
His kids, man. His kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, we were doing it.
Walton's got
But I never had a job the
9
whole
children.
time.
9, is that it?
You know what I'm saying? Every
Eddie
time the
claims.
rent had to get paid, dude, all of a sudden I would just boom come up with the rent. Niggas would be like, "Damn, nigga, how you gonna get the rent?" And then they was like short sometime. Like they was like none of us had the rent, and then I'll be like, "Don't worry about it. I'll come up with the rent." And they'd be like, "How you gonna get the rent?" And I just leave for like 2 days and come back with the money.
That's how you know what's up with Skid Row.
I was saying he went out to the suburbs and then gave everyone the best prices. Jeez, if I knew we were talking, it was like
Man, you need a VCR, dog.
I didn't know that was I didn't know that was autobiographical.
No, it wasn't like that. But I did do a lot of shady. I did some shady things, but not too shady. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just...
You gotta keep it to a respectable level.
No. You just meet the right people, like Armenians, Italians, Filipinos. These are a lot of gangsters, man. Like, you don't deal with the black gangsters because they don't want to help you. They're stupid. You know what I'm saying? Mexican gangsters don't want to help you because they hate niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And the Armenians, they hate
What are you doing
niggas,
now?
and the Filipinos hate niggas, but they're willing to work with niggas.
Well, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how you make things happen. And I go and make things happen
That's
when
real-
I really
that's real
need
talk.
to make it happen.
That's real talk,
That's
people.
real talk.
Real talk. Yeah, the gang.
So what, you just sold that ass, or what happened exactly?
Not his ass.
Nah, it was his ass.
Nah, it was not.
No, let's just say the Long Beach port is open like it's supposed to be.
Open like it's supposed to be.
What the fuck does that even mean?
That's the point. Is
That's
that there's
an enigma. He's an enigma wrapped in an
inside
enigma.
of an enigma.
Wrapped in
Yo,
Walton.
dog, you like your enigmas so much. We put your enigma in
Shout out
an
to Enigma from the 90s, by the way. Great band.
Oh God, that actually that's no, it's funny. I hated that shit when it was when it was the '90s. It just drove me nuts. You know, every time you go work out in the gym, that and Pet Shop Boys. But over time,
And Enya, and they made it possible.
Well,
to cross.
she does some stuff.
Who can say what about?
Well, Dead Can Dance though. That's good Celtic.
But the whole thing
Like,
is, I never had a job.
he ain't never had
That's
a
the
job.
most important
Walton
thing in
has
this
not
world.
had a
You
job
could've
since
worked for Enya.
1982.
And you
No, I haven't had a job since
1994.
2003.
Damn, that's
Not
nothing.
bad. What does that mean? You haven't had a job.
He ain't had a job.
You haven't. You've worked since.
No,
then?
he
No, I
has
mean,
not worked.
I work like under the table. I don't have no fucking.
No, he doesn't. He never would do that, people.
Yeah, I
Walton
would in
Jordan
a
is an
heartbeat. Fuck the
upstanding man.
government.
He lives off of, he's got his general relief.
Yo, if
He's
the government wasn't, I
the
know what
thing,
you guys are supposed to
it's-
be taxing. You're supposed to be taxing the
You are
spirits
paying
and
for him 'cause
gunpowder.
that's what he
Everything
is.
else is bullshit. Everything else is corruption.
That's true.
The
Spirits and
only
gunpowder,
thing, the
people.
only thing you're supposed to be taxing in America, you can look this up. It's it's in everything. It's the spirits and fucking gunpowder.
That's why I
To
do not
support
distill
war.
liquor.
I support war. I will pay your taxes on your liquor and I will pay your taxes on your gunpowder, but everything else is bullshit and fuck you. I'm not giving you nothing. You're not anally raping me. I'm going to rape you instead. You know what I'm saying?
Anally
That's how I
rape
feel.
you, as
I
he
don't know
said,
what
please.
you're saying.
Wow.
I'm not raping
It's
anyone.
that morning, people, where it just goes straight to rape, man.
Goddamn
Straight to rape.
right.
It's Sunday, man. What happened to? What happened to?
Sunday, this is not
What happened
even
to?
the
What
last
happened to
day.
Panda
shit.
Bears? And
This is the first. This is the first day of the week. This is not even a day of worship. If you really want to know the truth, ask that man right there. He's a Jehovah's Witness.
who's that?
I didn't say I was a Jehovah's Witness.
I am King Jehovah, people. I am King Jehovah.
Oh, you were saying Jehovah. Jehovah? Who was that last name you were
Jehovah.
shouting out to? Oh, Jah Rastafari.
Jah
Oh, my-
Rastafari.
same-
Oh, Ale
same thing.
Selassie. Jah Rastafari.
Hell yeah.
I always get them
Right.
confused.
But it is the first day of the week.
Yeah, and that's the Roman day. The Romans worship on the first day of the week.
Well, I thought that's what this whole fucking society is about, man. It's just a continuation of Rome, isn't it?
This is Rome.
Fuck yeah, it is. Rome is so badass.
That's how the fuck it is.
They're so influential even today.
How's Annie Woodward doing?
Yeah, how is
I'm
Annie?
just chilling, like listening to like you, especially. It's
Annie-
funny as shit.
Annie,
I'm from Europe. I don't know anything about this country. I'm
Where are
learning
you at?
everything from this like hour of.
well, where are you at from Europe? Actually,
what?
Where are you at from Europe, Annie
I'm
Woodward?
from Norway.
Norsk. Yeah, Norsk.
Norway.
Aye,
You
dog.
speak good
I-
English.
Yeah.
Clearly, Johnny has traveled the world.
Obviously, actually, all of my Norsk comes from testing video games in the Scandinavian languages, which are Norsk, Dansk, Svenska, and Swami.
That's actually pretty good. Well,
I'm not bad. I
Yeah.
did have to play SpongeBob and the fucking Battle of the whatever deep like 7,000 times in in all of those languages, but yeah, so you pick up a little bit. SpongeBob, no
in
shit.
Danish.
Look it up. Look it up. I got credits, people. Credits.
so
This
what
is
is
man.
SpongeBob named in Norwegian?
SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
In Norwegian, no, that's not it.
What is it? No, it's what is it?
The guess.
I don't know. I know it's I try to block all this shit out of my brain.
It's Svampebob Firkant.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
SpongeBob kid. That's good.
That sounds so dirty.
I know.
That sounds,
Everything
that
sounds
again.
dirty in Old
Vulgar
Norse
I heard
language,
language.
SpongeBob
swear.
come.
Yeah.
Wow,
SpongeBob.
dirty. Y'all are.
I love that it's one of the things I love about the Germanic languages is that they're so
Sexual.
well no they're syntactically
Norway's
correct
not-
with
Oh, yeah,
English,
is it?
so it's
Wait,
it's
what?
fine. Like translation
Norway's
was always
not-
easy
that
from
language is not
German
Germanic.
to that, and so
Yeah, it is.
Hebrew it's like oh god.
That whole area
Aramaic
is
was
dramatic.
really bad. That was a
That
hard
whole area
time.
over
Way out
there.
in left field. Yeah.
Greek was something else but man,
Greek
that's-
is Greek. It's all Greek to me.
It's all Chinese to me. Actually, I kind of freak out nowadays. That's how
Oh,
Southern
did you
California
guys
I am.
hear-
When people just call something Chinese, I'm like, really?
There's a Chinese
Like,
billionaire
it's
who's
Cantonese or
offering
Mandarin,
his
people. What
daughter's
the fuck's
hand
wrong
in
with you?
marriage. He wants the best candidate to come and marry his
What is
daughter,
this? What?
and he'll pay him for being
Where?
that candidate.
What
In
is-
China, there's a Chinese billionaire,
Oh, dog, that's me.
and his daughter is like beautiful. I'm like, this bitch is having a hard time finding somebody. You
Nah,
know what I'm
she-
saying? She must be fucking crazy. You
Do
know what I'm
have-
saying?
Let's fly in your jet over there and let's pick that bitch up. Like,
No, but I'm gonna have to borrow his jet to go do it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah,
Sorry.
man, pick
So
your
you think
daughter.
you're the man for the job, Walter?
Well, I can help her spend some of that money. I'm sure I can make her laugh and have a good time.
Is she gonna end up at the port of Long Beach? Is that where this is
know.
going?
working her ass
Saturday.
on the street. Yeah,
No,
horny
never.
white boys who
Fuck
want a
no,
little
she's
Asian
billionaire
persuasion. It'd be
Chinese.
great.
We're just gonna go to the
horrible.
fucking Ritz Carlton, slap some people, and demand some better treatment.
You're not
you know
gonna.
what I'm saying?
You're not gonna end up in the suburbs, are you? With that.
He might.
No, we
Oh,
gotta.
God.
She might end up in the suburbs, but oh well. Jordan have an apartment in
Diamond
the city.
Bar.
He said, "Oh,
Hacienda Heights, people.
I gotta talk about myself in third person too.
You should.
Old
Andrew Monheim.
old
The Andrew Monheim.
Old Andrew Monheim.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that
Johnny
shit.
O.
Yeah.
Johnny O. Beat your ass.
That's
You don't even know.
That's some class.
I want you guys all to just stop that right now.
Edgar Hernandez does not like this.
That's
Hey,
yeah.
good old Walt Jordan is gonna keep being good old Walt Jordan, and ain't nobody gonna stop good old Walt Jordan from being good old Walt Jordan. So kiss good old Walt Jordan's ass. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
tell you about third person. Andrew Monheim does not like third person unless he has to use it.
I like the definitive identifiers on it. So when you say the, it's even better because it's not just Great Walton Jordan. My Great Walton Jordan here. It's the.
Oh,
Yeah,
The.
the.
Put the in front of like
Yeah.
Moses. The Moses, nigga. What? You want to
You
go
know?
to the promised land? Come on, follow me.
Well, I don't have an original name. That's one of the things. Like as in my over the years, I've never had an original name. You look up John Owens. There's a lot of John Owens.
Oh damn!
So
I'm sorry. I'm
he's taking it in.
what the fuck did you just say?
What did he say?
The Moses.
He's the Moses.
Oh man, that had depth.
That's what we do here.
Depth and clarity.
RadioTitans.com. That's what we do. Depth and clarity on Sunday mornings.
He just made that RadioTitans.org with that comment.
Yeah. I always tell people we're trying to rip off NPR here, people. Come on.
NPR's got nothing on the Moses.
They got nothing on the Radio Titans. Because, first of all, they don't have this next song. Let's listen to a song, guys. What do you think? I got some new music this week. No, I got some new music.
Let's video online.
I got some new recorded music. I got a little.
Wait, what?
You got any videos online?
I got Carly Rose by James Houlihan. Let's hear
Well,
that.
yeah,
Because
I do.
Houlihan
Hold on,
played
hold
this
on.
week.
First.
And let's hear that song because that's
Johnny,
a
hold
fucking
on a
great song.
second.
Hold on, we got it. Let's hear it. Mike's hot. Fresas. Fresas, people. They're called fresas. Llama fresas.
Better than a pedicure.
Man,
Fresas.
just some fresas. Strawberries for all you fuckers who are racist. Learn Spanish.
Or just monolingual.
Yeah, whatever. They're racist. They should learn Spanish. Learn Spanish, people. Learn Spanish. It's good for you. So, this morning, RadioTitans.com. The Sunday Show with Johnny O, the great Walton Jordan. We've got our lovely Rachel Odo, who, man, did she play last week? That was another thing. Rachel played in pink slippers last week.
I didn't even see it.
I was insane.
Was
She
it
just, just, tear it up by the pool. We got Andrew Monheim, the letters home.
Hello.
We got Annie Woodward
What's up?
from Svenska. Yeah. No, Norsk.
Well, it's both, kind of both.
Yeah?
In a way, yeah.
Okay. It's a long ways to come to L.A.
It is.
Man, that is
Yeah.
all the way across the earth, pretty much.
Yeah.
Your legs must be tired.
I
Yeah.
know, right? It was a long walk. I finally got here.
Good swim, right?
Yeah.
How was that Atlantic Ocean? I heard
Oh my
it
god, it was
was,
so nice.
heard it was cold.
Yeah.
Really fucking
Chilling
cold.
with my
Like,
peeps. Yeah.
and no waves.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I was only supposed to be here for like 2 weeks, and I've been in the States almost 4 months, so it's crazy.
Don't tell immigration services.
Well, I actually am dual, which
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
She's white. It's all
I'm
right.
not even allowed
Oh, yeah,
to.
you're
I'm
white.
down to
Yeah.
send this in Norway. They're gonna fucking rip one of my
You can stay
passports
as long
away
as
from
you
me.
want. Trust.
Yeah, I just need to get a fucking job.
I know people who've been in the country for 40 years with, yeah, totally.
What were their names?
Exactly.
It's all right. We don't need names. Raul.
You can't
Raul,
name names.
Raul. Yeah. Yeah. Long enough to have 3 great grandchildren.
Nice.
So it's California. Honestly, it's like I've always joked. Like one of the things, if I was gonna leave California, the only place I'd go is like I would illegally emigrate to Paris, and that's the only way I'd do it. I don't want to go for real. I just want to go the illegal route. I want to go total undocumented.
Yeah,
I'll work a kitchen. It'd be fucking great, man.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Paris, white
Paris.
South of Paris.
So I can piss on the floor and make art.
Paris.
What the fuck?
That's
What the fuck?
absolutely.
Does that
That means I'm gonna shit on the floor and make drawings out
They
of it.
call it merde.
Merde on the
Merde.
Uh,
Merde on the
How do you say
floor.
pizza? Yeah, no.
mean? That sounds
Merde
like
in
some
la
straight
pie.
mierda right there.
It's the pie. Yeah, merde in la pie.
They complain about everything. Shout out to Parisians.
It's good. Yeah, I mean, but if you lived in Paris, you probably would too.
Yeah.
We live in L.A. We complain about everything. The only thing we ever have to talk about in L.A. is the fucking weather.
And the lack of it.
The weather, the lack of it, and whatever we're currently doing with our own artistic projects. That is an LA conversation.
And racist sports ownership.
Well,
That works well too.
kind of anyone who owns a sports team is
Inherently a racist.
Yeah, like you're kind of like a modern day slave owner in a way.
I mean, definitely. Let's be real with that.
Really.
Let's keep it real talk.
You,
Sports
87-year-old
ownership,
white man,
slavery.
and you own a team of
80% black people.
Yeah, 80% black. It's what? There were some white slaves back in the day.
Yep.
There were unlucky enough white men.
Still are today.
Not in
There
the
are.
U.S. There wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharecroppers.
Yeah, sharecroppers. Yeah, there were.
They didn't like Irish people either. Irish
Who
people.
does?
Oh, the Irish are great. So, anyway, we're back. We're back to Annie Woodward. Annie's gonna play us a song because we're lucky enough to have a surprise guest and have this wonderful studio in downtown at Radio Titans. Annie's gonna play us a song. You're raising funds for the production of this song right now?
Well, and actually, this song has already been recorded and mastered. It's going to be out next week.
Okay.
We're raising funds for a full album, so it'll be like I'm recording with a studio up in Boston, so I will go up there again to finish.
Why go all the way to Boston?
Yeah, there's some
Well,
good studios here. I heard.
Yeah, I know. I just
She's
actually.
on an adventure.
Well, I'm always on an adventure, but It's kind of one of the reasons why I came here in the first place, because I was like, I missed out on a deal in Oslo that I almost had, and then he dropped me because labels fucking suck. And got this sponsorship up in a studio in Boston, and he works with my kind of music, and I don't know, it's just like, I didn't come out here first, like I came out there first and started working with him, and we work well together, so it's what I'm going to do right now.
So you're on Indiegogo, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not out yet. It's going to be out next week.
Okay.
So
everyone look for it, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be
Annie Woodward.
promoting the shit out of that.
Annie Woodward.
Yeah.
Is this Eager to Talk? Is that the song?
Yeah, it is, but this is the acoustic version.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so, okay. Here it goes.
Rock and Roll, Radio Titans, Sunday Show with Johnny O, the Great Walden Jordan, Annie Woodward.
Goes around all of these people. Only one knows my name. The rest of them are banned. You're not a mouse, they gotta talk. All of these questions make you grow older. With all of these questions, if I had a second lesson, I'd be gotta talk. Gotta talk, ain't gotta talk. One time, a note I scribbled down. There's one time, babe. Careful what you wish for. Oh, those one times when you wish you were a wall, and when you are, you wish that you were. Ain't gotta talk. Mother forgave me. I never thought she would, but Mother forgave me. But I just couldn't stand her loving approach, so I shut it down. No reason to care. I like to stare at air and recognize the monster that fades off despair. I wasn't good at talk, good at talk, good at talk. One time, a note I scribbled down. This one time, babe. Careful what you wish for. All those one times when you wish you were a wall, and when you are, you wish that you were good at talk. This song makes no sense. That was a mistake. If it was in present tense, I think it would. Maybe I'm a hypocrite for clearly writing about what I don't know. I still don't know how to be. Gotta talk. Gotta talk. Gotta talk.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound so different with the full band. My producer's gonna be like, that is not how you're supposed to play that.
No, that was a good job, man. Stop being hard on yourself.
You know, when someone's telling you how to play your own song,
Yeah, no, I mean,
you kind of do have the right to tell them to fuck off.
well, no, I mean, I was kidding about that. Like, he wouldn't, like, but he actually, like, I wrote this song, but I've only been playing music for, not long at all. Like, I'm lyrically, that's what I've been doing. Like, I've been writing lyrics forever. But musically, I have a lot to learn. So when somebody takes my material and they give me tips, and either I take it or I don't. But with this person, particularly this person, like, I listened to what he said, and I liked it. So, like, we would work together. But I've had people tell me shit before, and I'm like, no fucking way.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I'm just saying that I
there's
think
some
you have the
professionals out there.
right. You you reserve the right to
Yeah.
tell someone to fuck off
No, that's.
when it's your song.
But
In
there's
a
some
way.
guys out there who know.
I
what
mean,
the hell
you
they're
may
talking
take their
about.
advice
Yeah.
because it's good advice.
Yeah.
But you still reserve the
Oh
right
yeah.
at all
Oh
times.
yeah. I mean,
to tell
trust
someone
me.
to
Trust
fuck
me.
off.
I have people telling me all kinds of shit. Like people tell me like, "Oh my god, I love your voice, but you can't play the guitar because it doesn't sound good. Like you should have a synth instead, or
you're
do
fine.
electronic music." I know, but you gotta. Then you're just like whatever. Like screw you. But I don't know. Like you take the advice and you make like you work with it, and it makes it ultimately it's gonna make you better because you're not perfect. It's about learning and growing as a musician, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to second that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
No, but
third
there
that.
are, especially
Yeah.
here in LA and New York, Chicago, there are some people who really know music. They love music. They spend every damn near waking second in studios. And if they're going to take the time to tell you something, I think those are the people you have to fucking take
Yeah,
time
but
to listen to.
I still think even still, like, you have
No,
to
I
take it. You have to take it as a criticism from someone outside. And you it's your art. You either believe in it or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't fucking believe in your art, get the fuck out.
I like to separate it. 'Cause
I just told Carl that just the other day.
We are on the same page.
Yeah.
there's constructive and there's destructive criticisms.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then you need to filter for yourself what is going to get you to the next platform. And if you're getting destructed too much, then you can't make constructive things out of it. And so you need people on both sides of that in your lifestyle and how you write and produce. And if people are just coming at you from a studio environment, then they're usually pretty jaded because they haven't succeeded in a certain sense. So there's certain things that you want to probably, like in your lifestyle, want to get out there that they can't because they're in that studio mindset.
Yeah, well, a lot of you guys are studio rats. I mean, I know Edgar; he's always looking to play that guitar any chance he gets. And then there's you. You live in a studio. You turned your whole world into a studio.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's Houlihan, and then there's fucking Joe, your guitarist, and then there's Rachel. I mean, she's always working, and always socializing, which is awesome. And then there's me. I'm trying to always write and create, but I'm
He's
the
in that
biggest
little room.
But
alcoholic in
away.
the group.
But
so.
isn't that why we all gravitated towards each other?
I really kind of sort of hope so
Yeah.
because I hung out with cool guys. All I was doing was taking penitentiary chances with cool guys. You know what I'm saying? And I literally said to myself, "All right, I don't want to do this anymore. I need nerds in my life because nerds obviously get things done. You know what I'm saying?
And they balance the other side that you don't have.
Correct. Correct the mundo because that's what I need. I need to balance it all out. But I need to be with ambitious people.
Sure.
And come to find out, nerds are the most ambitious people. And so why would you not want to hang out with nerds? I mean, I hung out. I mean, I used to make fun of nerds and shit like that. And
Nerds.
Yeah, because they were nerds. I mean, back in my days, being cool was everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, literally.
The whole culture was about being cool.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
We were actually thinking about, like, maybe next week or in the upcoming time, doing a whole show on the meaning of cool, man.
Yeah.
Because it was such a thing.
That's very interesting.
In mine and Walton's generation, we're a little older than everyone because we're fucking ancient, 70 and shit.
Yeah.
And back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, cool was everything, man.
Everything.
You know, like, oh yeah, I pierced my fucking eyebrow with a needle. It hurt. That shit hurt. Why? So I could be cool.
Cool.
You know?
Yeah.
You drink Mickey's on the porch.
On the block.
Yeah. To be cool.
And then after the cop turns the corner, you throw the bottle at him.
Like, fuck
yeah,
you,
fuck
bitch.
yeah.
Fuck you.
But you make sure he turns the corner first.
Yeah, because we're not dumb. Which is cool.
And then you look like a badass in front of all the girls. Like, no, you just don't care, do you? No, I
Doesn't
don't.
give a fuck.
Well, I mean, it's still like that. We're just like around people who don't give a shit. Right?
I think that's fair. And there's also really, I don't know, this younger generation right now is really exciting to me. I like a lot of the like early 20s, like late teens right now because they're so interesting. They're interesting people. And they're they're very sensitive people.
Oh, that's me, early 20s.
Who isn't sensitive?
But no, but like in a different way. Like they're what they value as cool and what they value as like as like tough is not what it was 10 years ago, and not in the 90s. And like I remember certain things like early 90s was like a war culture because everyone was beating the fucking drum, and then right now it's like post-war / desensitized by war. And a bunch of social media interactions.
It's just
everyone's detached. Correct. Yeah. But the people that are coming up now are really interesting. Like this young generation is super interesting, and like they're going to be the leaders in an awesome way.
My niece is going to be a leader. My niece Ashley, she's in college right now.
Being informed,
sure. I mean,
being informed by the internet, like that whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, like. I was there. I grew up a nerd and a geek, both, and one of the things is
really?
way back when. Yeah, it's true actually. Way back when you would when the internet was first starting, it was like, oh my god, you just communicating with someone across the country, across the world.
Right.
Talking to someone in Australia, like real time typing with someone in Australia was a mind fuck because. To call Australia would have cost $70 fucking. Like my ridiculous cell phone bill is still nothing compared to like a 10-minute call to Australia in 1990.
Yeah,
like really, really long distance charges, man.
I remember Sprint long distance commercials.
Yeah, I remember I had
unlimited.
I had the first cell phone.
The fuck is long distance nowadays
in my neighborhood? Like, that shit weighed...
Right.
You want to know how much the cell phone weighed when I fucking got it? It weighed 70 fucking pounds. It came with a strap to put on your shoulder.
Right.
And it cost $7 a minute.
Right.
And I had that.
$7
It cost me $3,000. It cost me $3,000, and that phone was like $10,000.
That was a lot of bitches to pimp.
I paid $3,000 for it in cash. I had to have it, dude, because I was the only one that had it back then.
Stupid.
I was literally, you know what I would do? I would go to people's houses.
That's what I'm saying.
And call them and say, go to your front door. Go to your front door. Hurry up, motherfucker. It's costing me a lot of money.
But that.
And they open their door and then I'd be standing right there like, ah.
But that's the reaction of this generation is like, that's dumb. And like, that's why I love this generation. It's like, what y'all did in the 90s and the 80s, that's dumb. Like, it's the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. Like, people are so practical now, and like with their multimedia, like everyone's has access to every detail, and they know what is dumb. Like, they have the dumb filters on like crazy, and people will tell you to your face, you're being an idiot. And I'm like, wow, that is awesome.
I'm being creative, not an idiot.
Right,
Thank
right.
you. You don't understand. It's creativity,
You
people.
know, creativity is different than being a dumbass.
Yeah, it's true.
You could look like a dumbass being creative, but it's a big difference.
It's a fine line, man. It's a fine line.
Yeah, fucking fine line. You guys need to share that microphone.
Yeah, we do.
I can hear both of you.
He's like
Hey, that's Edgar. If you guys didn't know, it's coming
That's
up
what I gotta do.
on 1 o'clock on Sunday, man.
Is it 1 o'clock already?
Yeah, man, we fly by.
Hour deep.
It's 1 o'clock on Sunday. This is the Sunday show with Johnny O, the great Walton Jordan, here on Radio Titans. Special guest Andrew Monheim, Annie Woodward, Edgar Hernandez. We just got so much rock and roll going on that it boggles the fucking mind. How does it just like? I actually kind of think of it now in the terms like where I'm starting to see myself like a unicorn. Where instead of shitting rainbows,
on top of you?
well, yeah, they do
Or
that.
a clown with balloon animals, right?
And
What the fuck?
oh, that was a bad one. I actually had to do that once. I had a job.
Did you really?
Had a job in the early '90s where I played. I did
Wait.
children's clowns. It was
Cue this generation.
fucking
That's
horrible.
dumb.
Yeah, that's dumb. But when you're, like, I think driving, like, there's lots of jobs that
You got
are
those
dumb.
latex fingers from
Yeah.
twirling it so much. Yeah.
Oh, there's a doggy for you, kids. There we go. Yeah.
Went home and couldn't touch yourself because you were so desensitized by the balloons.
Yeah, no, that was more the Christian guilt. Shout
out to
Christian guilt and Sunday. And
Sunday mornings.
Sunday morning.
It's not Sunday morning without that guilt.
Yeah, that's right. That's what they taught us, man. That's what they got us. Wow. Ooh, shit.
I would have stayed home from church any day to masturbate.
Yeah. I would have too. I remember getting to ditch
church to masturbate is the shit.
I remember getting to ditch church, and it was the best part ever. You know, like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I get to ditch church this week to go out to Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain. It had to be something like that. When I was a kid, it had to be something like that where it was like a big thing where like, no, you ain't getting off Sunday unless it's fucking.
Hey John. Since we have the special guest here who doesn't normally come, can we get another song from her?
Yeah,
please.
Totally.
Annie? Is that okay?
Now? Okay.
Yeah,
or do you want to wait and we'll play a song? Let's play a
wait.
song from the people who who aren't normally here. But and I like this song. This one last night really spoke to me. Let's play a recorded song real quick from the Letters Home. It's Lowland.
Oh, okay.
I like this one.
Yeah.
You guys played that last night.
You see how excited Andrew got?
I was singing this song this morning when I woke up.
Were you really?
For real.
That's crazy.
RadioTitans.com.
I spent all day perched on the western wall, watching the water swell and take on human form. You know the water walks and takes our homes away, and that cold dark feeling like someone turned their back on us another day. A billion watts through the sky. Oh, and the clouds, they part like a wrinkle in time. I spent all day perched on the western wall, watching the water swell take on human form. Oh, you know the water walks, it takes our homes away, and that cold dark feeling like someone turned their back on us another day. That emptiness inside when all of us are gone, but there's another way. A billion watts through the sky. Oh, and the clouds, they part like a wrinkle in time. I still spend all day perched on the western wall, watching the water swell and take on human form. Oh, you know the water walks, it takes our homes away. Yeah, and that cold dark feeling like someone turned their back on us another day. And that emptiness inside when all of us are gone, but there's another way. A billion watts through the sky. Oh, and the clouds, they part like a wrinkle in time. place inside, but they still won't win your wars. Now simple speak when talk ain't cheap, won't persuade me anymore. Strong words find a place inside, but they still won't win your wars. Now stand aside, let them roll in the tide. The comfort we provide, let's the comfort let be. Oh, let me inside.
I got this, Johnny.
You got this, Mr. Walton Jordan. Really?
That's right.
Where are we at?
That's Andrew Monheim from the Letters Homes sitting right next to me right now. Can you believe that? This motherfucker is sitting right next to me. It's like the Beatles. There's a bunch of girls outside screaming right now.
There are actually.
Andrew! And we're like, yo, just relax, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Calm, bitch, calm. That word gets used too much.
Hey, I'm black. What do you expect? Fuck you.
Yeah, that's racist, dog. That's
So?
racist.
My mom's black, so?
Yeah, you know what? My mom's white, so.
So your mom don't curse like my mom.
Yeah, she does. She's a lesbian.
I
okay?
met your mom. Your mom, she bought me a drink. Yeah, she bought me a drink at your place.
Oh, she did? Yeah. God damn, Mom. Why are you bitching at me about money? God, man. Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I really am.
Shout out to moms.
Love my mother, as anyone
Johnny
who
said if he
knows
was
me
to ever
knows.
take any woman out for $1,000 dinner, it would be his mother. Nobody else.
Who else would you do? Yeah, I mean, seriously.
Me,
like,
if I'm going to take a
that's
girl out for
ridiculous.
$1,000 dinner, I'm taking 3 hookers with me so I can show off.
It better
I
be
can
like
be
7.
extra fly. Like, look at me, yeah!
I'm sorry, there's not
And
enough.
still not get any pussy at the end of the
I'm
day.
getting my
Still
dick,
not enough
I'm getting my
pussy.
dick sucked at the table, yo, before the bill even comes. You know what I'm saying? That's the tip for the waiter is one of the women.
Oh, yeah.
You would still order spaghetti and meatballs.
Probably a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah. This is the fanciest place ever. Just bring me a cheeseburger.
Hey, I have a question for you, Walton.
What?
So what's hard? Like diamond.
No, don't
White
Don't
as
use jokes
snow.
that I wrote for you.
White as snow and 3.5 inches.
Your dad and yourself.
Wow.
Man, that's not
Shit
fair to my
just got
pops.
real.
Man. That's
Shit
not
just
fair
got
to my
real.
pops. Now I got another one. What's soft as silk, black as night, and 9.25 inches?
Well, 10.25, but yeah.
Oh, dick jokes, people. Dick jokes.
Boom.
So this week I was bugging Walton. I'm like, man, I really want a comedy routine. I'd like to have one, and I just can't do it because I don't understand comedians. Fuck those crazy fuckers, which they all kind of are. And I was like, yeah, but I still want a big sweet piece of that money pie that all those comedians are getting because I know they make so much money being a fucking comedian.
We don't
that
even
I'm like,
get free drinks.
yeah, I know. Bartenders hate
That's
you.
almost as bad as musicians.
No, bartenders hate comedians more than they hate musicians.
Yeah.
Totally.
Everyone hates comedians.
It's true.
Except for comedians.
Yeah, comedians love each other.
Comedians hate comedians. Yes.
Well, but they network with each other because, who else is going to show up to their show but other comedians?
I love comedians because, one, I love bad comedy. I love good comedy. I love great comedy. I just like, because, one, my whole thing is, if you're on stage and you're not being funny, I'm going to laugh at you for not being funny. And you're going to be appreciative because I'm laughing. You know what I'm saying? And then, one, if you're like a great comedian and you go on stage, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Because my whole thing is I'm going to enjoy life to the fullest. I don't want to go nowhere where I'm crossing my arms, where I'm feeling uncomfortable. Because if I ever get that way, I just start jumping up and down and bouncing it because I make myself get into the rhythm. But I almost died 3 times. So I know how to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally been down where the doctor was like, oh, we don't know. But I get right back up and be like, I'm partying. Yeah, let's keep rocking. Let's keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go, I'm
We
going.
just call that a Walton incident. Every time he just, like, He just is not there.
Yeah, you get close to
I had one of
death,
those.
and you just bounce. You just like appreciate it even more. Like me, I haven't worked since 2003. Why haven't I worked since 2003? Because I love life. I refuse. I've done so much. I've slept on concrete. I've been in New York. I slept in Grand Central Park where the police come and be like, hey, you got to get up. And then next thing you know, the police are paying for my hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I just talk my way in. I talk my way out. And I've been in the worst and I've been in the best. I've been in 5-star hotels in the penthouse. And I've been sleeping on concrete the next day. I mean, it's just unexplainable. And I'm telling you, I'm having the greatest time of my motherfucking life. And this is the greatest thing that ever happened to me is dropping out and tuning in.
Do you know what? I fucking agree with that because, like, I love being poor. I love having enough. Like, I was so broke in January, February. Like, I was dumpster diving. I couldn't eat. Like, I couldn't do anything. I didn't tell anybody. And it was just, like, the greatest fucking time. Like,
fucking A.
I know,
I mean, because
I
you
love
got a
it.
choice to either enjoy it or
I don't
be
know, yeah.
miserable.
You know, I enjoyed when I was a kid. I went out on a little mission and
yeah.
tried to, did my thing and slept on concrete, beach, grass, whatever. And it was all great till I shit myself in an elevator. Because public restrooms are really hard to find.
Was Solange Knowles there to beat your ass?
No. But I definitely shit myself in a bathroom. It's just like, or in an elevator. And I was like, oh, man. Bathrooms are nice. Indoor plumbing's nice. I like my house,
It's
man.
good when you can appreciate the small things.
Nice.
Sometimes
Nice.
you have to shit in
Showers.
your own pants to appreciate a bathroom.
Sometimes that's called white privilege, people.
Yeah.
White privilege. That's how I overcame my white privilege. Shit my pants in public, having to smell like a piece of shit.
But you know what though? That goes to show you how to appreciate the small things.
You know what,
And
Johnny?
every day I try to appreciate.
Get your
the
ass
smallest
beat
of
by
things.
LAPD and then come back and tell me you got it over your white
I'll
privilege.
tell you my LAPD
Hey, have you
story.
ever been hit over the head by LAPD? Be honest.
I've had LAPD take out a gun on me when they just fucking stopped me on the goddamn.
They got a gun, but did they beat you?
But
Be
did
honest.
they hit
Did
you?
they beat you?
Nah, they never beat me.
They didn't put no hands on you.
I've
did
had
they?
that gun at me
All right,
several
then,
times,
so
dog.
what?
No, I've had that
That's a
gun
good
at me.
cop.
I like
They already know.
Good cop is the ones that don't swing.
I like
That's a good cop.
the one that
Any cop that don't swing is a good cop.
No, the one that scares me is when you
Just
see
imagine how
him
frustrated you are.
in your
That's a
right hand
low-ass
rearview
standard.
mirror,
That's a
holding the
low-ass
gun
one.
from behind.
That's why I'm so happy.
A good cop is a good cop is one that fucking protects and serves.
A good pig
Do
is
your
not
fucking
one
job.
that fucking eats his own shit, alright?
A good pig is one that tastes good.
Well, yeah, a
Exactly.
good pig is the one that tastes delicious.
A good pig is one that fucking becomes bacon.
Rachel, you got some
Ew,
of that
I'm
fucking
vegan.
pork. How was it? You didn't eat
Wait.
that?
Well, it was like very little, mostly skin.
Oh, Rachel didn't even get pork, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan, you motherfucker.
Sorry, he's
The
too
guy
busy.
showed up with a whole fucking pig, and y'all are still trying.
They ate that pig in like 20 minutes.
No one wins
people.
on the Johnny O show.
It's not
no
his.
one wins.
It's not his fucking
No.
fault.
Hey, don't forget the great Walton Jordan, you El Salvadoran half Mexican motherfucker.
The great Walter Jordan.
So the clusterfuck is back this
We
morning.
still have a song with Andy, right?
No, we still have a song with Annie. Yeah. What was the last song we heard?
Oh, that song is called Your Guitar. Oh, no, that was Letters Home.
Yeah, what was that song?
Yo, do we
Lowland.
get a song from
Lowland.
Annie?
That was Lowland.
And just for anybody who wants to know, just Annie's got this incredible low-cut dress on with this like bathing suit thing on.
Now he's
And she's
taking
just,
it
like,
to the
fucking
Howard
just-
Stern.
She's
tape.
caused like 3 car accidents just coming into the studio
and,
today.
and
Like,
we're on the
I
11th
walking
floor,
with
so
her,
that's some shit, man.
And she caused like 3 car accidents, and I was like, "What happened?" They're like, "I was looking at her, and now I'm going to jail." You know what I'm saying? So she's got like
Not
a couple
because of
guys
that, it's
in
because
jail.
of many other things,
Well,
but
you know, making friends every day.
that's how we do it.
Yeah.
You haven't shit yourself in an elevator yet, have you?
She might have, but she wanted
No,
me to.
I'm getting there someday.
I promise an epiphany, people. I promise you. So let's hear a song,
All right,
Annie.
this song is called Wicked. I wrote it like a year ago.
It's not like the fucking
No,
Wicked
we heard-
bullshit
we heard
with
this song at the pool
the
party,
musical that my mom likes.
Johnny,
No,
and-
fuck that shit.
Okay,
no,
good,
this
good.
is-
I hate that
Yeah,
shit.
she
No,
did-
I
this
know,
is-
yeah.
This is so Northwest. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I don't even know what you mean about that. Like, you
Northwest. I'm from the Northwest, so that's
She does look pretty Northwest. She
Northwest
has
is-
let me just
It's like
illustrate
far
for you.
northwest.
She's
like
got
Norway,
a
northwest.
Dreamcatcher tattoo, bluish brown blonde hair, and nice floral thing with an acoustic guitar that says "I love the dream" or "Live the dream."
And James
Live and
Dean.
dream.
It's a picture of James
And
Dean.
James Dean.
Yeah.
It is kind of Portlandia, people.
Fuck, I'm not a hipster. Oh my god.
No, it's. I mean, none of us are.
Whoa,
We
no
don't
one
even
said the
say
H
that word.
Calm
Please,
down. No one
please.
said the H word.
God damn it.
Jeez Louise.
It's
don't
OH.
take it
Johnny
OH
is a
here.
self-admitted hipster.
No, I'm not. I'm OH. It's not.
You,
it's
you always
different.
say you're a
I
hipster.
was explaining to someone about this morning
it's
that
OH.
you are OH.
Oh, yeah, it's OH.
What's
We made this
Cal,
shit.
can you? I know.
Yeah,
you
I
have
mean-
to play, but real
Yeah,
quick.
no, the definition of OH is that you are the original hipsters. It's from before this time that this whole shit happened, and we were just dumb kids, just trying to be stupid and cool in the back of the club with our arms crossed, shaking our head while someone was rocking. And God, I'm sad. I'm sorry about it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Seriously, Wilson Phillips. Oh man, we should
And
hear
then you
Wilson
ended up
Phillips.
making balloon animals.
Yeah, balloon animals, dog grooming, pizza making, coffee. I am a master barista, because of course, right? But yeah, let's hear the non-hip,
Hipster.
stir-ish, but yes, definitely hip. Annie Woodward here on RadioTitans.com, the Sunday Show with Johnny O.
Give it to him, man.
Yeah.
I heard as a child, be a sinner, don't be wild. Father took my child, taught it tricks. Fall in love with a boy, the kind that needs more air. Trying to satisfy heart is building bricks. Sometimes I wonder, who is that crazy one who remembers life the way it happened? Every day of your life is written by your eyes, shamelessly in love with your deception. Fire kills your lamb, fire you can understand. Let him hold your hand, blowing fields. Sometimes when I'm blue, I imagine killing you. You're the holding you, feeding dicks. Sometimes I wonder, who is that crazy one who remembers life the way it happened? Every day of your life is written by your eyes, shamelessly in love with your perception. Everybody misses you when you are off the clock. Please do not forsake me for a soldier in the dark. I don't agree, 'cause I don't see it like I used to see before. I was young, now I am older. Am I crazier than before? Why so silent? Why so blue? The world is wicked, so are you. Oh, sometimes I wonder, who's that crazy one who remembers life the way it happened? Every day of your life is written by lies, shamelessly in love with your perception. I heard as a child, be a sinner, don't be wild. Father took my child, taught it tricks.
Oh shit, Annie
Oh,
Woodward.
yeah.
Annie Woodward.
Annie Woodward. Annie Woodward. 'Cause the bird. No. That's why we should all just hold on. Eh. No, really, I was thinking about that. Wilson Phillips.
That put me in the spot.
Maybe
I
he's coming
enjoyed that
by
song.
in the van right now.
I enjoyed that song.
Yeah, I did too. I enjoy music. I like music.
Oh, hold on.
I like
for one more
things.
day. I remember this music video.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, I remember singing this last year on Memorial Day.
Creepiest video.
Yeah, like last year Memorial Day was this epic thing that happened.
You want to?
And,
Johnny can fucking sing. Get him drunk as hell. Johnny's dope. I swear to God, Johnny's dope. Man.
He's ripped it at Rafa's once.
No, he ripped it at his house, dude. I mean, like
it a
he
few
made
times.
everybody just shut the fuck up one day. It was incredible.
Don't
man.
listen to Walton Jordan, people. He's
I
a
swear
fucking
to
liar.
God, on my
Never
mother's
trust
eyes.
a black man. Never trust a black man. Sorry, these views are simply those of Radio Titans and everyone who works
I
there.
give him compliments for being awesome, and he fucking discredits it. See,
Not really. Thank you, Walt. No, things will go your way if you just hold on.
They are going my way.
Just hold on for one more day, man.
Nothing went their way. They all got really big and they lost control of their bodies.
Well, and then Hollywood, and it's a hard thing, man. I don't know what it would be like to grow up like the child of one of us.
Oh yeah.
Just think about that. Think about your children, people. Everyone in this room, think about your children.
I'm thinking about pizza.
I
Right
mean,
now.
I do, but yeah, pizza. Pizza often leads to children, people. A little pizza, a little wine.
Shout out to
There's
pizza.
a child.
Shout out to pizza sex.
Pizza sex. Just remember those pills. Yeah. Wow. Who walked in the door? But Stephen Troutman.
Steven.
Blind Owl is now 2/3 in the house.
Yeah.
I thought at one point y'all were never in the same space at the same time unless
Yeah.
you're on stage.
Yeah, it's kind of true. It's kind of like this. It's a super thing where
It's sad how much I just have to see these guys, actually. See them
Every day.
almost every day.
it's worse.
Sad, I would call that luck.
Yeah. To hang out with people you like every day is awesome. You know
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
wish I could do that.
Oh. Hey, by the way, Blind Owl. We decided last night that Blind Owl's doing the last Sunday in June.
We get to hang out with Rachel.
We're gonna drop the new Blind Owl album. EP. It was recorded by someone we know.
Andrew,
Yeah.
Andrew over here from the Letters Home, he recorded us.
Master producer.
Let's break out my back pocket too while we're gonna do.
We're in
the
the middle
calendar
right now,
section of
getting the
day.
masters.
What
Yeah.
do we got?
Sounds great.
Chocolate croissant. 3 corn dogs. Oh man. Some beer, half and half, and Coca-Cola. Yep. Lorna Alcana. She made sure and gave me a card last night because she wanted a shout out. LornaAlcana.com. Our visual artist in-house.
Amazing work.
Yeah, amazing work, dude.
Alcana.
Everyone. Alcana.
Now, what origin is that name?
Alcana. I
that
don't even
English?
know.
Battery. That's
Yeah, something like that.
the family made alkaline batteries. That's why.
So June 5th. June 5th is this Thursday.
This Thursday, yeah, we're playing
And
over
we
at the
have-
Lexington.
Yeah, the Lexington. Montfrere Productions is putting on Blind Owl.
What, this Wednesday?
Yep.
Montfrere.
No,
Wednesday?
this Thursday. Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
What is
100
Schmacklin?
ounces.
Schmacklin is Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
But this is not
Dinosaur
Schmacklin.
Party. Why We Fight. Well, this Wednesday at Schmacklin begins the new
Oh,
residency
at
this
Thursday
month
at Lexington? Yeah, I'll
of
be
Monstro
there.
de
No, I
Stereo.
won't be there
Stereo
this week.
Monster.
Next week.
They're doing the
Thursday?
residency this
Next
month.
Thursday, not this Thursday.
gonna be an
we
amazing
don't have
show.
a residency.
Stop
We're just
confusing
playing
the
this
audience.
Thursday.
Oh, I might show up then. I mean, for Blind now.
Look. Let me tell you about the show, Walton. All right. Let me tell you when the show is.
Yeah.
Thursday.
The show is this Thursday. Yes,
Okay.
this upcoming Thursday over at the Lexington. Blind Owl plays. At,
Wait, who the fuck's
10:30.
hosting live at Phantasm?
That's this Daniel Valle.
Yeah,
the
I know,
guitarist
but
of
it
this.
says hosting live Radio Titans. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who's Radio Titans hosting?
Radio Titans.
Are we at
I don't know what the fuck you guys
I'm
are doing.
calling
at Phantasm.
bullshit on that
Soundbite
one.
Studios.
Soundbite.
Wait a second.
1975
Radio
July
Titans
5th.
does not involve themselves in bullshit. So
Yeah,
whatever
so
Radio
it's
Titans
real.
is involved in is
We-
on up and up.
Oh,
We
you
are
know it's what's
hosting
up with
that
Blind
show.
Owls on the bill, dog.
That's right.
Phantasm, July 5th.
Ooh, and then there's
Yeah.
Over at
$7,000,
Soundbite.
$1 off an old fashioned.
let me
in the
tell you
Jackalope
something.
Bar.
Radio Titans is the sponsor of Blind Owl, The Letters Homes, James
Not
Houlihan,
quite.
Rachel. Yes, we are. We
give
run
them
these
some money.
motherfuckers. We are going to take these motherfuckers to the next level.
Where's the money?
Radio Titan.
Where's the money?
Where's the money, dog? Where's the money?
Actually,
Where's
you guys
the money?
pay us, and then we eventually make sure you guys get yours. This is entertainment. It's a little ugly. It's a little sloppy, but we love you guys. That's the most important thing.
It's sloppy love, sloppy love.
Ooh, that's sloppy love.
That's our little calendar shout out. Also, hi, Jake's on over my shoulder. I wanted to, talk mostly because we do have Andrew in studio. And it's like Andrew is this amazing artist in all ways, and one of the things he does is Andromedan, which is in Pasadena. I've yet to go, dog. I haven't been. I have not been. I love Pasadena. I probably know where it's at.
We're gonna have a
What's
party.
the address?
We're gonna have a party in a month.
You told me the address off air. I bet you I
When's
know
your
how to
birthday?
get there. Yeah.
July 10th.
Nice.
It's
July
an amazing
10th.
space, man. Amazing.
Well, Pasadena is an amazing place, man. There's so much energy there. The esoteric energy in that city, even.
I don't
too.
know about Pasadena. I'm talking about the
it's-
Andromedan, man.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
it's
the
creepy.
Andromedan.
Well,
There's
yeah,
some serious magic that happens there.
Days of the profession of
yeah.
music. But you mentioned the part about how the opinions expressed on the show do not reflect.
Oh no, they're all Jake. Actually, all the opinions are Jake.
Expresses policy in his case.
Yeah, that's policy. You have a problem with it? That's a fucking policy.
I want the Blind Owl fans to know that Walton Jordan does not fucking speak for us for shit.
What? Now, the great Walton Jordan is offended, motherfucker, because the great Walton Jordan is the greatest. So you better want Walton Jordan in your corner, or you don't want to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to succeed?
If it means you representing us, no.
Then become a plumber. Become a plumber and show your ass crack to old women.
I do that.
I'm with
every once
that.
in a
Got
while.
real.
Walton Jordan is the greatest.
Let's
Don't
have
you
another
forget it.
song.
Don't you
Let's,
forget it.
Never.
We're gonna move on to another song because one of the things I love doing here is playing music. One of the things I get to do is meet a lot of musicians and
Yo, we need some more.
Operator Error, Joe
beverages.
DiCiccio.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how much money you got on
Dicito.
beverages?
I can't say it. It doesn't.
How much
work.
you got on beverages?
Spanish won't let me.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mike
Hernandez.
Gatel,
How much you got on beverages?
part of TLH. They got a little project. Operator Error. Send me some songs.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Oh boy, there we were.
There
Little
he
bit.
is.
Little bit of operator error. A little bit of James
Yo,
Houlihan. James
I was
Houlihan
just
sent me
telling
some
Andrew
new
how unassuming Joe is as a guitarist.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's like one of the best guitarists, but he's like you would never imagine because he just looks like this average guy who doesn't look like a rock and roller at all. But
Joe's-
this motherfucker,
what Joe's a rock and roller
badass.
look like, man?
Joe's a fucking monster.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Oh,
He is the current edge.
My favorite. Yeah, he actually did something very so edge like last night, where it's like I was giving him a compliment, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's just tone, man. It's just tone."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Fuck you, Edge."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Edge said, 1988. Okay.
We spend a lot of time.
We got 2/3 of Blind Hell in the house. 2/3.
Get it in.
Two. Blind out. You guys gonna play a song?
Yeah, I'll play you guys a song.
What are you guys gonna play?
Something new. Let's play Gin and Tonic.
Oh. Yeah.
I still fucks with that.
Yeah, you didn't get that from the princess, did you?
Nah. Nah. This is my own shit,
I
alright?
got me some Seagram.
Alright, here it is. 1, 2, 3. Pour me one more drink. I haven't had enough. You tremble in my arms. Oh, I know my hands are rough. And when you say you'll go and never leave again, pour me one more drink. Oh, I haven't had enough. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. The hour's getting late, oh, we never say goodbye. My courage slips from me as the gin is running dry. So many thoughts, but I can't say a word. The hour's getting late, oh, we never say goodbye. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Yells a blind owl, people. That's the kind of shit you get here. Only on the Sunday
That
show.
motherfucker was playing a trash can.
That's right. Only on this. It's a
trash
recycle
in it.
bin. Only on the Sunday show with Johnny O and the Great Walden Jordan, Radio
I
Titans.
said I got to write about that.
Yeah.
This nigga picked up a trash can with trash in it and started playing.
Well, the
and
trash
sounded
gave it a
pretty good.
slightly better tone. You
My
wanted,
microphone
a little bit of.
That's a little of that old school rock and roll right
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, that's not even old school. That's
Live.
That's caveman rock and roll right there.
Live here
Yeah, rock
on
and
the
roll.
Radio
Oh, yeah.
Titans.
Yes, I have strawberry.
Jake made some strawberries for us. Thanks, man. Yeah, he made them. He made them by the power of sheer will. He created materialized some strawberries.
Yo, can you play some down dirty blues?
Oh yeah, he can. I know he can.
Oh,
He can
Steven.
play the fucking blues.
You want to do a blues, Steve?
Yeah, let's do a blues thing.
Let's do a blues.
What about you, Andy? Can you do the blues?
Everyone can do the blues.
No, I
It's
can't do the blues.
Bullshit. 1 4
Yeah.
5. 1 4
Rachel's
1
music is sort of
5
bluesy.
4 1. That's it. Everyone can do the fucking blues. If you can't do the blues, I can teach it to you in 20 minutes.
I like that. I like that challenge.
It's goddamn right. Oh yeah, yeah, buddy.
beautiful skies. All your gold comes at a price. You try to kill the earth, but don't be surprised when it kills you first. You poison my beautiful seas. Now you are riddled with disease. You try to kill the earth, and don't be surprised when it kills you first. My dear children, die at your command. There's no peace for the gods and man. You try to kill the earth, don't be surprised when it kills you first.
Yeah. There's a little Blind Owl people.
I don't even know if I should be clapping for Blind Owl after what Edgar Hernandez said about me. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh, I think we've begun
It's
a
too
war.
late. You already did, Walter.
Well, you
It's
should
a
be so
war.
fucking awesome,
The
motherfucker.
war
You
of
beat
Blind
me
Owl
in
and
the
Walton
clapping
Jordan.
for your awesomeness.
As he can't deny it, man. It's too much fun. Man, you guys, so last week there was a Wednesday night. You guys didn't play at Schmacklin this week.
No,
you guys
we played over
it
at the Lex.
No,
at the
he-
Lex, which was
Edgar got on
convenient
stage
enough.
with and he jammed with who did you jam
The
with?
Beat-Jackers.
Beat-Jackers.
Yeah, I
Beat-Jackers.
played
that
a show
was
right at the
crazy, 'cause you
Lexington.
just came right in,
And then I went right to Smack
Sweating.
and
You
jumped out
never
with the
you never
Beat-Jackers.
practiced with those dudes, have you?
I never, never.
Dude, because that was just on point like a motherfucker, man.
Oh,
like,
thanks, man.
Yeah, for real. Like, I thought, because if you wouldn't have known better, you would have been like, yeah, these niggas is practicing every day, obviously. But no, this motherfucker just jumped right on in, like, yeah, don't worry, I got a guitar riff for you.
Like how he turned you into a nerdy white boy. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they just have such a groovy sound, dude. It's so funk, I wanted to really dig deep into it.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was awesome. I was there. I really enjoyed it. Actually, we had a nice crowd. Everybody was a musician in the place, which sucked because we didn't make any money. But at the same time, it was a really great show. It was great energy, great fun. And, you can't complain. You can't worry about the
Fine-ass
money.
women.
The money will come, but
Always
it was
fine-ass
just a
women.
great time.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
I wish we
it's
played
about.
a show
It's about
together soon.
playing
Like
music
when we were
and having
doing
a
a
good time.
jam, it sounded so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So
We should go to Rafa's tonight.
Oh
that's
shit.
Rafa's Lounge tonight.
what I hear.
I'll see all you guys over at Rafa's Lounge tonight. You know what? I'm gonna get a jam going over there tonight.
That's what I hear is that Rafa's is a good place to jam tonight.
Rafa's
Yeah.
is the best place
Yeah.
to jam on Sunday
But
night.
Rafa don't want nobody talking about Rafa's because he's undercover. He just wants you to go tell your friends inside the
You
ear.
guys
He
know.
doesn't listen
Everybody
to Radio
knows.
Titans. It's all
He don't
good.
know about this
Everybody knows who Rafa is.
I
Just
know.
go to
I don't,
Rafa's
I'm just
tonight.
being, hey, I'm just trying
Anyone
to show
who it
respect.
matters, go to Rafa's tonight. It's gonna be fun.
You know how Rafa is.
You know-
he hates publicity.
So the next thing we're gonna do is I don't know, get lost in Sunday morning. It's been a long week, man. It's sometimes, man, rock and roll. That rock and roll just catches you, and you're
Yeah,
like, wow, man, wow.
Speed up, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm speeding up. I'm speeding up now.
Don't speed up because we're going real slow.
Because we're going real
Oh,
slow.
Steve
We're
want to
being
go back
cool.
to 1970. Love Train.
It's true. We're being cool.
Oh, Love Jones on
And
the radio.
we've almost exhausted
I got
our
glasses
time
on,
here on the
Girl,
Radio
are you ready
Titans
for the
this
next
week.
song?
I got one question. I want to throw out. I want to throw out one more shout out because I
What's
thought that
that,
was
Johnny?
fucking cool that
What's that, Johnny?
this week, Andrew, Monheim and Andromeda Recordings and The Letters Home. The album you hear every week, the stuff you hear from Warm Ink, their EP, available for sale at Canterbury Records in Pasadena.
Hey,
great store, great album.
Before you say anything, I told my niece already in the email that I will be sending her the Blind Owl CD personally autographed to her. So please, just in case my niece is listening, please say hello, Ashley. You too, Steven. To my beautiful niece who's a world-class gymnast in Nashville. Please give it. Well, she's back home in Carolina now. So please say what's
hello,
up.
Ashley. What's up? This
Yeah.
is Blind Owl.
Hello, Ashley.
We're gonna be
And
sending
Eddie,
you.
say hello to my niece.
This is
Ashley.
the sexy drummer from Blind Owl.
Yeah, that's right.
What's up, Ashley?
Yeah, that's my baby Ashley.
What's going on, Ashley?
I wanted to say, Johnny, about the Andromedan, man. They do incredible work over there. That's
Awesome.
when we recorded our EP.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Andrew was so good with us, man. We recorded the entire thing in a single day, in a single session. There's just something magic about that spot, man. Some true magic there.
That's unheard of too, man. Just record, and it was to tape, right? Mostly.
I think it was running through computer.
It's something crazy. He knows what he's gonna get.
But I mean, it has
sound.
a great vintage sound to it, man.
Yeah.
We recorded it live in a session.
Recordings, people. Live recordings.
Great.
So we should be releasing sometime this month, man. I'm just trying
the end of the month, right?
at the end of the month.
We're gonna drop it here, and it's gonna be available for sale everywhere.
It's gonna be available for sale, but we're gonna play it. We're gonna debut it on the Johnny O Show.
Yeah,
And
you're
the
gonna be able to buy it.
Jordan,
The Johnny O Show with the great Walton motherfucking Jordan. Goddamn,
Walton Jordan.
Thank you.
So, guys, I got one last question I want to give the round real quick, and we each got like a minute to answer this question. But the question is,
Do you like strawberries?
Do you like strawberries?
No, the question.
We're gonna go a bit long. I got a special surprise for you.
Oh, wait, what's happening?
Huh?
Wait, what's happening? Wait, we got a
your
question.
question.
Wait, I guess I'm getting executive
All of a
decision
sudden,
here
you're
by Radio
surprised.
Titans,
He's
damn
getting
it.
jittery.
Yeah, this is the Sunday show with Johnny O, damn it. No, it's good.
Johnny O.
Yeah, with Johnny O. It's true.
Bye, Radio Titan.
Bye, Johnny O. Thank you very much. No, we're here, and the question this week is,
the infinite question.
what's the best rock and roll show you guys ever been to?
Oh, shit.
Start. Edgar.
Santana, hands down, 2008, Las Vegas. He played for 3 goddamn
3 goddamn hours, right?
3 hours, dude. Killed it. Destroyed everyone. Everyone died and came back to life. That's how good he was.
Annie?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Not a lot of important people come to where I came from. So, like, the best show that I ever saw was like 2 weeks ago in New York City. Howler. I saw them play. It's a garage rock. It's super cool. Yeah.
It's nice.
Gotta say, Tool, like 1994,
Fuck that
it was
show.
the end of rock and roll. No, what are you talking about? It was the greatest ever. It was the apocalypse. I got to witness it up front.
Jake stole my answer, but it's
Yeah, this is Steven Trout from Blind Owl. I've never been to shows, apparently. My dad's a pastor, so the best show I ever went to was like a church outing with a bunch of gospel music. Yeah, that was great. A lot of screaming. Fun,
I like
good
that.
time.
I don't know if
Speaking
this
in
is.
tongues.
I don't know if this is the best show I ever been to, but it was the most. It's most memorable for me. Is Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain playing his guitar for me up under a bridge when it was raining for beer. And I didn't know, and I didn't even know who the fuck I was talking
True
to.
story, people.
And I didn't even know who the fuck I was talking to at the time.
You know, wait.
Like literally, I bought this guy beer, and then I just said, "I'll buy you beer if you play for me."
keep playing,
and he played his guitar for me up under a bridge in Olympia, Washington, while it was raining.
Was that before?
And we just
or
sat there
after
and
Fame?
drink.
Isn't
No,
Olympia
before
so
Fame.
beautiful?
Before Fame.
Olympia is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And you wonder why he called you Northwest.
Oh my
See?
god,
Oh,
shut up. I'm just gonna
Just saying,
Fucking
just saying. I mean, Olympia is beautiful, but
So that was one of the. I mean, because I didn't appreciate it at the time. Actually, I kind of thought he was crazy when I met him. And but it was actually one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life because just the experience that was just awesome. 'Cause I got it first. I got it before anybody else got it, and I paid for it just like everybody else. But I got the exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
I got to give it to Jake. Jake did mention Tool, and there's so many shows But whatever. I mean, there's favorites here and there. I'm never going to have a favorite show, but one of the favorites I went to was, I think it must have been 1994. It was Tool. They were on the first LP tour, or whatever that album is called. And they played at this place in San Bernardino called the San Bernardino Arena. And it's a Mexican boxing joint. It kind of looks like a cockfighting place, like something straight out of Thailand. And they played in this dingy boxing arena out in, like, on the shithole side of the saying the shithole side of the National Orange Showgrounds is like an amplification of shit times 1,000.
Dope.
But they played that show, and it was crazy, great show, total energy. Maynard was young and fit. They were all young and fit, and they had a cross dresser come out and do a strip tease and jerk off on the crowd.
Wait,
mostly,
what?
they had
Wait,
a cross-dressing man come out, do a striptease, jerk off on the crowd of mostly young, tough bros. You know, young tough bros. And he jerked off on the crowd of them while they were all, like, mind fucked. And that was a pretty crazy show.
They let him...
It's like rock and roll just took over and fuck. It's just all of a sudden, like, there's a dude jerking off on a crowd of...
Did he get anybody?
Rockers.
Like...
Totally. All over the pit. There was a giant pit of them, and they...
I heard Ozzy used to pee on his crowd.
At a Tool show. Trust me.
Of all the body fluids that were flying,
Yeah.
that was one you're not so concerned about.
Let me tell you. Like, I remember because all of time stopped. I got hurled bodily up out of the mosh pit from the movement. I was just trying to see the band. And I got launched up over, but dudes just picked me up. And it was kind of supposed to be a crowd surf, but it ended up being like an arc through the air up over. And one of the bouncers had to literally, receive me like the NFL, catch me. And, I got escorted to the side of the stage at that point, and that's where I watched the rest of the show.
Sick.
Yeah, but for a moment, I could have reached out and, like, tweaked Maynard's nose as I sort of flew across in front of the stage.
That is amazing.
It was something else because it was the Primus went on after that, and they were, like, typically mind-blowingly amazing, but after having be tooled, like, that was it. That was like rock and roll is over. I'm gonna go do something else for a while.
No, the energy from a Tool show is
until I saw
unlike
Blind
anything.
Owl show. I didn't think he'd be back.
Yeah. Well,
honestly, it was a Blind Owl show. I thought, that shit don't die.
That's pretty good. They remind me of early Rage. I got to see some early Rage shows.
From a tough neighborhood.
Imagine that they weren't a bunch of college educated.
No,
actually, I'm sorry. I'm not talking shit about Rage here on the Johnny O show. I draw my limits. I will not talk shit about them.
Their first concert, Rage's first concert, is online, and it's at
it's the Reseda CSUN, not the Reseda Country Club show. No, that was like a month later.
There's like 7 people just standing there at CSUN, and they played on the freaking lawn, and it sounded so good.
Yeah,
it was like their first concert.
They were tight from the very beginning. Like, it was an insane thing because Zach, up to that point, Zach had been in a couple bands. Yeah. Like Blindside was a very tight, really good hardcore band. And then they came apart when he founded Inside Out. And with Inside Out, I still think Inside Out is the best West Coast hardcore. Inside Out, Chain of Strength, 2 best fucking hardcore albums.
This is what we mean when we say OH.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, look up Chain of Strength. Not that Bane shit either, okay? Fuck you, Chain of Strength. Yeah, because has the edge gone dull? No, we're sharp as fucking hell here on the Johnny O Show. Let's play a song. Let's get out of here almost.
Legends, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Jake, you had some news. What's the news?
I was hoping we would get a really special call here, so we'll see if it comes through.
Let's see if it comes through. We're gonna play. Yeah, that's right. James Houlihan.
Pretty colors work, but in small doses.
Alrighty then. This has been The Sunday Show with Johnny O, the great Walton Jordan, June 1st, 2014. RadioTitans.com. Everyone who's been in studio, everyone who's out there, specifically.
And Ashley, if you're listening.
Andromeda Recordings, Pasadena, The Letters Home, Blind Owl, Annie Woodward, everyone else out there who does a job and loves us and then listens and gets us through the week. We love you all, man. And Jake Bowe, everyone. Yeah, your microphone's on now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's on now. But we are out of here. Thank you guys for coming. Goodbye. Thank you for listening. So long. Farewell.
Goodbye. Good afternoon.
Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. That's what we should do. Just hours and hours of German songs.
So we can get beat up by Jewish people? I don't think so.
Auf Wiedersehen. Wow. Thank you. Remember, once again, The Sunday Show with Johnny O and the great Walton Jordan. All opinions expressed are our own fucking opinions. Fuck you. Fuck everyone. I mean it. I love you all. God bless you.
We love you.
Happy Sunday. Peace.